Yo! Alright, guys. Do 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 do. Yo, when's the fight? Tomorrow night. What fight? Anthony Joshua? It's tomorrow night. It's about 9 o'clock. If you're on about our fight. Anyway. Could be on about fucking... fucking Ben. For all I know. I'll break it down later on the fight. I'm gonna just chill out. I'll break it down in depth later anyway. I'm gonna just casually play a bit of COD. I will talk boxing throughout the stream, but I will break it down in depth later on. I'll probably stream till about 12ish or something. Which means the same fucking playlist. My prediction. Oh, it's hard to not sit on the fence with this one, right? I'll be honest. I would have bet Andy Ruiz who I want to win and who I don't, and who I want to win and who will win. Different things. Even though he came in heavy, Ruiz, I think the style. There's an old cliche saying styles make fights. I just don't think Joshua can deal with a shoulder guy and his fast hands. So the weights, I don't think the weights matter. It's a heavyweight fight. The output's not going to be that big. We're going to be throwing 30, 40 punches around, maybe not even that. So if I had to say prediction, because I think Josh was going to have a little bit conditioning, I think Ruiz is still going to beat them 7-9. I'm going 7-9. That's a wise bet. There's 12-1, I think, with some bookies. I think it's a wise bet if you bet on Ruiz 12-1. If you put a 5 on it, you're only losing a 5. If you win, you're gaining 65 quid. Because it's a wise bet. But Joshua with British boxing, it started getting brought back with Froch Groves. The Froch Groves fights really did bring back British boxing. You know. So my prediction is Ruiz 7-9, and I'll break that down later on. I will. For now, I'm gonna be playing a bit of COD and stuff. I'll break it down later on, but I do think Ruiz 7-9. I just think Ted. Come. Oh, nice. What do I think about Ted Cheeseman's losses? I think Sergio Garcia fight he took too early in his career. He thought, he had the wrong mentality, I think. He just thought he could walk forward, take people's shots, and still win. And his defense in the Sergio Garcia fight was poor. If you talk about the nice. If you talk about the Scarface fight, it was a close fight. It wasn't a robbery, it was a close fight. I think could have gone to even, man. I just think Scarface bossed the last 4 rounds. Nice. I think he bossed the last 4 rounds. Ted Cheeseman maybe won 5 or 6 or first 8. So I had a draw, maybe 115, 113 for round. But it was a close fight. There wasn't no robbery like they make out. Like is camp like to make out. I'm lagging. It's good, isn't it? He claims you won the first. Like I think the first 2 off the top. I can't think off the top. Right. Ooh, fucking hell. Josh Taylor beating the Charlo brothers. I mean, a super lightweight versus middleweight is a bit dumb. Super welterweight. They're in different weights. I think that fight wouldn't be made. Josh Taylor got the skill to move through weight, so I think welterweight, because of the way he goes such elite fighters, I think that would be tough for him. Tough welterweight would be Josh Taylor. I think he'd lose to Errol Spence on fucking Josh Taylor. It would be hell of a fight. Oh shit. That would be one hell of a scrap. Nice. I just think he's too small. He's naturally too small. Like Charles would rehydrate. Which one? Jamal and Jamel. Nice! Get him a fucking way, kid. What was I gonna say? Is Jamal the heavyweight champ? I get confused though. Get out of my way, I swear to God, I'll shoot my teammate now. Fuck, I wouldn't look at him. Josh Taylor versus Errol Spence. Who would win and how would it go in your eyes? Do you see it happening? It's a fight down the line. Yes. What? He peeking? Hey, glitching. I'm just doing shit now. To answer your question, it's fucking peeking with your head. Niall, just preserve Katie. Let me think. Shoot! Shoot! I might not even need to impose it though. So the answer question about like the camping answer question. Or not. Or not! Cause the games of that bullshit, see. Fuck it, let's go. So Josh Taylor house beds. If you house beds is size cause he reads to like early 60s, mid 60s, doesn't he? Sometimes. Right. So Josh Taylor house beds. Look, I can answer you now because I'm not a game. Like I got straight. But Josh Taylor would be looking to use his job. Even though Errol I did negative in that game. I think he looked the job is when and use a right duck. I think a right duck is one of Josh Taylor's favourite punches, and he loves inside fighting. I just think Elspeth would be too strong for him and would hydrate. The hydration rate would be something up. Josh Taylor loves the inside, but I just think Elspeth, like I said, would outstrength him and out-finesse him and take a close decision. Similar to what Josh Taylor did to Porgy, you know, and Porgy is very tight to super lightweight, and Porgy is small for welterweight. Really small for welterweight. I mean, does he have the elite skills of... He does have elite skills, but I just don't see him making a huge impact on welterweight. You have Pacquiao, you have mainly Spence, Crawford, and like the top three at the moment, Spence, Crawford, and Pacquiao, whatever order. The best of the rest, I think, is Sean Porter. With Sean Porter give Spence a hell of a fight, then I think the knockdown, like, big difference in that. In terms of him being unbeatable at welterweight, I think he is beatable, you know, like, you saw the way that he was putting controlled pressure on Sean Porter at times, when Sean Porter took little rest breaks. And Sean Porter was easily turning him, you know, into the ropes and then pounding him. And I think if you're a pressure fighter, if you're an elite pressure fighter, excuse me, and you got good skills, then I think you could beat them if you're an elite fighter and you got skills. I think that's a way to beat out Spence. If you're a pressure fighter, you come forward and you've got good skills. That's a way to beat them. I think he's still a top welterweight personally. You'd be Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is a decent welterweight, it's top 5. I'd probably or 4th being Sean Porter, because I think I like Sean Porter. I don't think he's the best of the non-champs. What was I gonna say? I think he is one of the top 5 welterweights. Pacquiao, top 4. But I think he's too old to beat Spence and Crawford. Sean isn't a gatekeeper. He isn't a gatekeeper. I don't care what you say. He is. He's a world level fighter. At the worst. Or if you want to say perennial contender, I think that's being a bit harsh on him personally. He's not a gatekeeper. Look at his 3 losses, right? His 3 losses are Kell Brook, Thurman, which I think he would beat now, and that was a controversial decision. Well, was it controversial? I've heard it was. I've never watched that fight, but I heard it was a tight, always been tight decisions. Spence, he lost by 1 point. The knockdown making a difference. Brook fight, I watched, but I wasn't paying attention to how I was scoring it. I just watched it for the sake of it. Like, Kell Brook was a tight fight. I think Kell Brook that's Kell Brook by far. Kell Brook's best with his career sword bolter. Apart from Sean Paul, I don't think he's done nothing. Like, let's look at his IBF resume, right? When he had the title, it was crap. And offer him on pay-per-view, like. Let's look at his IBF resume. Jonathan Young, which went on to lose 2 more fights and there's 4 fights after that. You have Frankie Gavin, who's inactive now, and like he's I wouldn't say European's been a bit harsh, but he's like a fringe contender. Kevin Bizier, which has been inactive ever since, and he lost to Dan Young, which he was always like a fringe contender. He was never going to be like far great. And then look at it, you got Golovkin, who he was boxing great with, but his power came through in the end. I don't know why he took the fight. And I was Spence, so he was beaten on the scorecards. No, well, he wasn't beating him, it was a close fight at the time. I don't know why he gave Kell Brook like 2 rounds, one of the judges did. Like, that was a decentish fight, like, and he had him in the first 5-6 rounds when he started getting tired. Do you think Ben can make domestic level? I think he's good. His fundamentals are quite good. Like, this is what people don't understand. Even though I beat Ben, his fundamentals are quite good, and he's improved quite a lot. And I think Sam's in for a tough fight, especially with a size difference. If he works on those fundamentals, I think he can. And he's really tall for his weight. He can fight that lightweight or featherweight, really. I think he can make a decent amateur, you know, but professional-wise, I don't know, like, in an amateur fight, me and his fight would have been really close, but you look at professional. If you judge it professionally, I'm not going to go as far as say dominator, because I had to work hard for it, but I controlled him. I worked when I wanted to work, and yeah, I go back to ring control. I was controlling him. I had decent defense, you know. Sometimes I got hit, but I didn't get hit too much. I was using it to my advantage. And yeah, I think he has to be a tad more aggressive. He went aggressive enough. He's a bit flat-footed against me. Didn't have no pop to the jab. I think he burnt a lot of... Well, we're gonna make a podcast. I think I'll make a podcast like after the Joshua fight. So in a week probably, if I get time, you know. I got a mock and that coming up. I got a business mock coming up. I will play a game in a bit now, guys. I just want to interact for a bit. Anyone's invited to my podcast, really, as long as you don't muck about and like mess about. If you use I got a mic. I should get face cam, really. But it is 40 quid. I might purchase one. Well, I just hate how I look on camera. Like, if people want to come on a podcast, they're more than welcome to. But if you're if you're not gonna talk tidy and fuck about, then excuse the phrase. I don't want people like that on my podcast. Me and Ben can have a good conversation. I'm sure Bira and you can have a tidy conversation. But yeah, look to get a face cam. I would like to see you, Ben, and Sam Rob do a podcast. Well, I'm really interested in. I don't know if Sam would like to, and I would love Sam to come in a podcast because I think, I don't want to cause offence, but he doesn't have knowledge. He's not knowledgeable. Well, he's got some knowledge, but like a proper one, talk about different aspects. Yeah, because boxing isn't just boxing, you know. I used boxing as a way to... Let me shut the door because I don't want to talk about it too loud if my family's hearing that. I'm not comfortable talking about it loud, really. I started getting into boxing after Joshua attacked him. And then, but I never, like, I used to like watching it, but I never wanted to do it. And when I got depressed and like, you noticed early on in 2019, I didn't make any videos, and if I did, they'd be blank screened and all. That was because I never went to the effort, you know. And yes, I should get a camera talking about that. I used it to get out of feeling crap about myself, be active, and you know, I was really depressed, you know, and it was a good way to set a focus to do something. And you know, like, many people will tell you, like, if they've tried it, but yeah, it's really good for mental health, really, really good. People will tell you, like, exercise is one of the best solutions to mental health, like leading up to a Ben fight. And I did have some, like, after the Ben fight, I don't know, it just felt like I had nothing to go for, and I need to be, if I'm to box, I want to be active, you know. I don't worry about it. People can take a piss and what have you, but I know. But like I said, I didn't have much to aim for after my fight with Ben, and I just want something to aim for, and that's why, even if I verse Ben again, nice. But even if I verse Ben again, you know, it's something to go for. It's something to aim for, you know. And you need a lot of short-term aims, so like you don't need long-term aims. when you're someone like me, you know. Like, I wouldn't go as far as saying manic depressive, but like, sometimes I could just be like, I need something to go for. And going to the gym and exercising, it's not as easy as you think. You've got to have a drive to do it. You've got to have a drive to... Oh yeah, I'm not saying I'm not going to train for Ben. I know how good he's gone. He's really... People don't understand. And I'll give him all good in what he is. A good boxer. He's a good clean boxer. He's got the fundamentals. And it's not good enough for me to go in there next time and rough him up like it did in the first fight. It's not good. It's not really not good enough. I've got skills for people I'm seeing yet. And from a coaching aspect, Ben will tell you I'm really good in a coaching aspect. I'd make a way better boxing coach than I would actually do that. I'm not someone what's a pad guy or anything. I'm not a pad guy or anything. I can talk to someone and tell them what to do and what they need to do. Like I could be a vocal coach and watch it with them to break down what they're doing. And he is a lot sharper and confident. I saw him on the pads and you see in the promo video. He's good. I'm not overhyping him or anything. He is good. He's got good fundamentals. He just needs to toughen up a little bit and let his shots go, and he will be really good. I think for rematch, looking into it and thinking about it in detail, excuse me, is a harder fight than the first fight, because he will use the loss. And do you know what I like about Ben? I really like about Ben. He hasn't hidden away from a loss at all. He knew what he did wrong, and he's addressed that, and hopefully he will take that into Sam's fight, and that's not me being biased at all. If they can both fight the very best, like, I'd be disappointed if Sam beat Ben and I knew Ben didn't try his best or win at his best. If Sam can beat Ben at his best, and if Ben can beat Sam at his best, that is what I want, you know. I want a great fight with them two, where they can both display their abilities to their best. I know Sam doesn't have experience, but I know he will try. You know, I like his aura about him. I like the aura about him when how he's quietly confident. I really do like that about him. And I'll go back to Ben's fundamentals are really great. He's got a good job, he's got a good sharp job. He's got way better feet than he did. Yeah. Sam will know he's in the fight. I don't know if he knows now. He should know now. Why did you do pads yourself? I don't know, but I had no fucking show myself. We cannot talk about that. We won't talk about that. It doesn't have a functional purpose. I just didn't have no one to hold pads for me, so I just like, fuck it, I'll just pads myself. Still, it's got a couple hundred views. I'm not deleting it. Fuck it, I'm not deleting it, but I'm losing those views. Yeah, Ben's really got a sharp jab, and he's got a good left hand, and he looks to pivot off his feet now. He doesn't, because when you look, he put the control pressure on me. He was on the front foot, I was on the back post. He was back foot using lateral move, back post. Talk about football. Using lateral movement, and I exchanged when I wanted to exchange. I punched him when I wanted to punch. When I didn't want to punch, I used lateral movement and moved to get out the way. You know, a lot of boxing is about ring generalship and how you move. Will I go for a stoppage next time round? Maybe. It depends if I'm fighting Sam or Ben. Like, I would be good to go for a stoppage, but I don't want to go to a stoppage at a point where I'm taking shots. That's no purpose. That's for good no purpose. If that makes sense. You know, I'm not gonna go in a rush and taking shots for the sake of it. Well, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do, but put it this way, I'm just gonna look to win and do what I need to win. And if I'm losing on points after the first 2 rounds, yes, I'm gonna have to go for a knockout or stop him. It's hard when you go those head guards on 16-ounce gloves, you know. I think 12 ounce or 14-ounce gloves, it'd be more like Liam the Savage, because people underrate my power, you know. Like, I'm quite powerful, and the reason why they didn't see my power in the first fight, I didn't have a foot speed and footwork and learning more to transfer my weight. Good, like, it's so important to have good footwork and stuff, transferring your weight. Like, you gotta turn your hip into a shot, you gotta step in with a jab. You know, I never stepped in with a jab, I just chucked it out. You notice a few jabs that were really shit, but there was intelligence behind it. I threw a jab to distract him, and I feinted to distract him. I wanted to judge his movement when I feinted him. And sometimes, I think it was one exchange where I threw a jab about 2 inches short, but I came with the right hand. What do you implement in the other sports to improve your athletic ability, such as powerlifting? The thing is, I'm not keen on weightlifting, you know. I'm pumping out weights. I'm making myself what's the word? What am I thinking of? I don't want to be a guy that's like slow. I like to think I got pretty good hand speed, you know. I think I would do a little bit of powerlifting, but I gotta come down in weight, so I don't want to be putting on muscle and stuff too much. I am 67, I think now. I gotta come down to 64. Who do you think will win? AJ Ruiz. Keen to answer your question. I think Ruiz 7-9 is a wise bet, 12-1. My explanation is, although Joshua is coming in at 230, what did he come in, 237? 237.5? Yeah. There's many scenarios, and this is why the question is hard to answer, but I'm answering it, and I don't care if I'm wrong. I think Ruiz will win between 7 and 9, because I think Joshua will apply the lateral movement. He will get a little bit of lactic acid in his muscles. And Ruiz is good at cutting a ring, and I don't care what weight he is, 20 stone or 19 stone, and he's got hand speed. The question is, can Anthony Joshua keep up our level of lateral movement, as I think he will apply? Or will Ruiz put the pressure on and tire? Now if Joshua, like, the thing is, Ruiz can come forward, put pressure on, cut the ring, but if he can't keep that pressure and apply the pressure, and if AJ can keep the lateral movement and jab, hold, clinch on the inside, stop him working, I think Joshua can win. I think he can box him. He's got good fundamentals. Movement, or even though he's weighting less, I just think, you know, he's not going to keep our lateral movement. And Josh, he could work for him, and I'm not saying he can't. He could just come out in the first round and put him away. There's many different scenarios and many possibilities. But I think the two possible scenarios is Ruiz 7-9 or Joshua by early stoppage or point. But if you had to tell me to jump off a bridge now, or if put a gun to my head and tell me and ask if I'd win, I'd say Ruiz. Who would I want to win? AJ, because British boxing is shit about AJ, and he's brought so many fans. Like, think of the careers he's made. He's made Dylan White's career. Dylan White's career has been based off that losing effort to... He's won. Sky have promoted him in a way where he's the first guy to hurt Joshua with a counter left hook, you know, and he beat Joshua in the amateurs, and they will always go back to that point to sell the fight. All British heavyweights have got an increased payday due to Anthony Joshua bringing limelight back to it. That's fact. Excuse me. But yeah, and to answer Biron's question, powerlifting, I'd say I got a pretty good amount of muscle now. Yeah, I just gotta cut the fat and do cardio and stuff. Cardio's not that hard to develop. You know, boxing sense is really not that hard to develop. Anyone could be fit. Anyone could be fit. It's just like how we use it. Now, Josh, your question about Dav. I know he's got previous kickboxing experience. And at the moment, I know he's better than me. So, I'm not stupid, you know, I say it how it is. At the moment, now David is better than me. So, I won't take the fight now. Can't fucking see. It's too light. Too dark in my room. He's better than me now. But with training and stuff, I could become better. And I want amateur fights. I'll take. He's quite a bit smaller. Yes, and serious question. I would fight Jamie. Yeah, like he's. But the thing is with David, if I don't get this more, he's got skill. You know, he's fast. You know. And right now he's better than me, and I'm not hiding away from it. A lot of people better than me, you know. Compared to them, I'm down, you know. I know he's good at kickboxing. He's very good at kickboxing. And do you know what? Jamie not this dangerous. He hasn't boxed, so I can't say no. And I know he's from Penwide, so I'm not would bring a hell of a fight. But David, yeah, David, I think David's good, you know, and I don't know if he does. David is I don't know if he does kickboxing anymore, to be fair. He's good at kickboxing. What if I Connor Jones? He's an unknown quantity. Morgan Southern, you see us. Same Keen, I think 7-9 is good. Yeah, David's good at kickboxing. Really good there. Connor's an unknown quantity. I would take the fight. And I know he'd bring it, you know. Connor's got the mentality of Brandon Houston after he's in shape. Yeah, I'll take that fight. I've seen weaknesses in them. And I'm not stupid, I won't take fights that I know I'm not ready for yet. Like, I'm really still a novice, I'm a novice amateur. Morgan Sam's got weight advantage on me. David doesn't train anymore, does he? His friend, yeah, just answer the question for you, yeah, he does. I'm not afraid to say someone's better than me, like, I'm really inexperienced at the moment. I've trained a little bit, and I've had that one fight on YouTube, but apart from that, what have I got? I don't have anything, yeah. And I want to go into amateur boxing and develop my skills, you know. People say I can't do it or whatever. Or people take a piss because I like my boxing and all that. Listen, if I can prove them wrong, then who have they to say that I can't do it? So let's keep improving and keep. And you can't stop improving. You're never gonna decline. Like, I'm 16, you know. Only gonna decline when I'm in my mid-30s. So I continue to train and I continue to get better. You know, and you never know. I could be better at David. You know. But David's great. He is a great kickboxer, and I won't take that away from him. Get like for world style. I'd love to do that, but I want a couple of novice fights. I agree, Josh. I agree. Go back to Bird's question. I take out a few novice fights, and I would try to drop weight down to 62, 63 for because I'm 68 at the moment. People up in 68, 69. I told you, they're big, they're strong. You know, and I think I could get down to 62, 63 and fight smaller opponents, because that's what everyone does. And yes, I do agree with you. Conor would be a decent fight, and he would bring it. You'd be a pressure fighter, in my opinion. But I don't even know. Like, I haven't seen him since he left school. He's in college now, and he's doing barbering. I remember him in infancy. He always used to be like quite smaller. But he's up there now, isn't he? Really up there. You will be eventually a boxer as he's doing kickboxing. Yeah, I just use hands. Yeah, like he trains kicks and all. Like it's like when I say Mayweather McGregor, you know, like Mayweather's better at boxing, obviously. But if he went into the cage, McGregor would fuck him up like in MMA. You know, like in boxing, I don't know, David Lockyer is dangerous. I always fight with fucking Josh Smith. It was funny. I was funny. Quite big as well. He's quite like. Like, I'm obviously giving negative. Yeah, I agree. People always will tell you can't do shit. Like, I'm sure Josh, you're good at something or something, and then people say you're shit at. Who's Davilock? Yeah, he's a year below us, and he's dark and he's a bit. Oh yeah. I'm positive, you know. I'd love to go for world title. I'd love to turn pro. I would love to. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I'd love to, you know. It's like It'd be interesting to see how far I'd go, honestly. It's just a shame, like, I've discovered boxing later on. Like, they advise you to start when you're, like, early teens or, like, even younger. But yeah, I do agree, and thank you for that comment. But yeah, Dav's a year below us. He's quite big. Same height as me, I think. Darker, strong. That's a really good asset for Dav. He's quite strong. What would you say the thing that motivates you most is to succeed? Just proving people wrong, but like, it sounds stupid, but you know my GCSEs, like people were saying, nah, he hasn't got ADHD, I don't think. People were saying I couldn't pass my GCSEs and I do shit now. Well, I had 9, 10 GCSEs, I can't count my GCSEs, 10 I think. All C grades. I'll prove everyone wrong. I was so happy with it, just to prove everyone wrong. I'm proving everyone wrong, I'm proving myself wrong. I'm not a negative guy, I'm a realist. I'm not like saying, oh, I could beat fucking Deontay Wilder or something, you know. He'd pan me out. He would knock me out straight fucking way. But I'm a realist, you know, and that's good motivation for yourself. Feel to yourself and you look at ways to improve. Like, I record myself now and again on a bag and I'm like, I will in a bit. I'm just talking. Like fucking, you look at myself in a bag and you're like, I'm doing this wrong, I'm doing that wrong. And do you know what, Josh? Most of the fucking people that have criticised me, everyone's sitting on their arse doing fuck. Hi Ben. You enjoying your night bet? And boys, wait for Ben's fight Wednesday on the channel Wednesday. Gonna be a really good fight. I don't know who's gonna win. In my opinion's irrelevant. Everything's irrelevant. The only thing relevant is when you're in the ring that time. Yeah, and Josh, the majority of people are the ones on their arse. Will it be live? It won't be live. It'll be pre-recorded. Up on the channel in the evening, and I'll put on Snapchat all my social media. So like, Ben's winning, bro. What you on about? My opinion's irrelevant. My opinion's totally irrelevant. It's on my channel, and I'm fighting a winner. I'm neutral. But looking on paper, Ben's 5 inches taller, he's got about 5-6 inch reach. He should beat him to the jab. He should control it. But I think Sam's gonna bring it. Sam's gonna bring war. I think he'll bring war. He's got a quiet confidence about him. I think he'll bring war, but the only question is, Ben Richie Scully. What was I gonna say? Yeah, he's got height, he's got reach on paper, he should win, and he should control it. But Sam could bring it. Ben or Sam. And I'm gonna charge my remote for big guys in my own streams I'll talk to before having a game. I've either rematch with Ben or Sam. The winner fights me. I'm gonna win. Well, it's best to say I'm gonna win that fight. I don't want to be cocky, I'm not cocky, I'm a realist. But I'm gonna have that fight, and I'm gonna move on to better things and hopefully get a fight Get my insurance, I'd get my license, and I'd look to fight. It's a hobby of mine. I'm not doing it to be like, oh, I'm hard, I can box, I can fight, etc. It's not something to be like that. It's a hobby of mine, and it keeps me going, you know. It's a motivational thing for me. Stops me from feeling shit about myself and depressing. And yeah, I just couldn't hear me eating Pringles. I'm gonna lay off them pretty soon. I'm gonna start eating good food pretty soon. And guys, so what's your ring song, bro, when you fight Amazon? True, I haven't followed them. I'm mates with I have it, but I think I don't know if I have them on Facebook or anything. I don't know if I have them on Facebook. I'll have a look now, but would you ever fight Corner Sauce Jamie if a fight was agreed, as I would like to see that. I know Corner is back training, I think. I'll do on Facebook now, but fuck, see you. I don't know if you're on Facebook or not. Or Snap or anything, I don't know, but anyways, yeah, I'd be intrigued in fighting one of them, you know. Bring a lot of tension to it as Jamie and Connor popular boys. Jamie's a sound boy, you know. Really sound. Connor as well, they both sound boys. But like, the respect will always be there. Like with Ben, the respect was always there. Like he shows to, disrespect is a strong word, but he shows to like try and get under my skin, and I wish he did at one point. I wouldn't like to. And when you see the video of him blow my face and beat my chest, I'm like, that's me saying, bro, I got heart, like, yeah, I'm not going away. I won't be going away soon. I'd like to say I got a pretty good chin, you know. I take shots. I take good shots. I'm not scared, bro. I fought Luke in school when we had our difference. When I threw that rock, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. And he beat the living daylights out of me, you know. Landed clean, but did he with the hard shots? Yeah, true. True, bear. And I'm on fire. That's one thing I would never do. I didn't try and refrain from, you know. People call me a pussy whatever, I don't care. I hate street fighting. I just can't do that. People call me pussy whatever, but street fighting, you can't trust anyone. Can't trust anyone, you know. Somebody bring a knife and you'll be gone like as quick as that. So if anyone wants to fight me, I tell them, come box me in the gym, you know. Come box me in the gym. It's better than fighting on the street, and God knows what's happening, you know. Like, people say boxing saves more lives than kills people. It does, you know. Like, a lot of people suffer from mental health, and people fighting the streets love. Excuse me. Sorry. People fighting the street whatever. Fucking come and do boxing, and it's a form of fight then. I'd say I'm in not bad shape now. I'm just bit like softer on the body now. You know, I'm open to boxing. I'd box anyone, but I'm real with myself. Like, say if someone said, would you fight Dylan Andrews? I'm like, I'd love to, but I know I'd get my face smashed. And like Dylan, we know about Dylan. He's got skill. And yeah, he lost his last fight. But the guy who's 6'3", and in amateur, professionally, yes, you might outskill someone 6'3", like John Ryder did with Cam Smith. But fucking, when you look at it back, he's my friend, but he's a good friend of mine. But I said to him after the fight, when I saw him a couple of weeks later outside Greg's, I said to him, but you gotta drop weight. The boys are too big. Like everyone at middleweight now, right, with these new like scientific shit now. Middleweight's a 6'1", 6'2" nowadays. Charles is 6'1". The only reason Canel's doing as good as he is because he's an elite skill. It's like saying fucking Lomachenko 5'5" lightweight. Or 5'6", whatever he is. He's only here because of his elite skills, you know. Really should be super bantamweight or featherweight. You know. So I said to Dylan, you know, drop down to 68, 69. Because you will fight people your size and it'll be easier for you. I think Dylan at 68, 69 is pretty close to, like in Wales, I think he's one of the best welterweights. Because 68 is welterweight now. He's one of the best welterweights in Wales. But middleweight is hard for him. The English champ came forward him and beat him. He's English champ for a reason, you know. He's so... It's not bad losing the English champ. He can go on, he can box more and beat other people. Just because he lost, like... You know. Dylan's great, I'm sure he'll make a pro. Like, and I'll go watch his fights. He's a good friend of mine. You know, we don't see each other much because we're going down different paths in life. Like, fucking... I'm not sure if he's working. You'd be better pro, yeah. He's got good skills and he likes to come forward, you know, have a good fight. You'd be better pro, but... I think he's ready to turn pro yet. How old is he? Yeah, he's 16, he's a couple of days younger than me. I think... If we send him to, well, he's been British champs, hasn't he? You wait till he's 18, 19, send him to a world champs or something. If he can try and get a GB team. Or if he can't, just turn pro. He's good, but he suits, his style suits pro. His style suits pro. Like, he's on about 25, 30 fights, I mean, give him 10, 15 fights, maybe 20, he'll have 50 fights. That's more than enough there. Like, I'd recommend someone at least have 25, 30 fights or something, but I've seen, like, Anthony Odd and Dylan might do well, you know, because they work harder. There's some people that do amateur boxing, it's just skill and don't have heart, so I can't improve. That's a true comment. That's a true comment. But yeah, God's that. We had God's another full story, you know. Unless you're elite skill, like, I think if you're not elite skilled and you get stopped as an amateur, you're not making it far. I haven't had amateur fights, so I can't say nothing. I'm not going to be an armchair critic. Or sitting down critic. But, yeah. You know. But yeah, it's just so good to do amateur. Guys, I'll be back 2 seconds. I'm on the toilet. I will be back. I'm back, guys. Didn't take too long today. Rob McCracken is a good amateur coach. Yeah, he's on the GB setup in 2012 and he's like Joe Cardina, Luke Campbell, Anthony Joshua. Who else? Who else was on the Olympic team? Oh yeah, you had Nicola Adams and all the women. Good. Hey, Fred Andrew Selby. Oh yeah, have you seen Pat McCormack? He's really fucking good. Do you recommend to do boxing for people struggling with life? Yeah, I do. Like, listen, boxing, you don't have to punch people in the face. If you just go boxing and work and punch your frustrations out, and fucking, you don't have to beat people up, you know. You could just go over and fucking hit bags and exercise. People don't under. And people just for fitness concept of it, like literally, like fitness is one of the best sources for mental health. Oh. 24. Pat McCormack. How do you spell his name? Yeah, Conrad, bro. 24, yeah, jeez. You're a gold medal of a welterweight, though. Yeah, but all these guys wanna fucking wait to Ville in 2020 now. What's happening, combat? I haven't seen him in ages. How are you? I was college and all, but it seems ages, literally, but it makes me think now with you commenting, like, you know where we all lead different lives, like some of us in sixth form, somebody in college and that. Like, it's just mad. Like, I know it's only been a few months. It's only been a few months since we've left school and all that, since you've left school now. Can you imagine after a few months if I'm missing some of the boys and I was left? Fucking imagine when we were older, like when you see going through town and you're like, oh, but I haven't seen you in years, like it's that sort of thing, you know. And I'd be like after a couple of months. What am I up to these days? School, but this sixth form is solid, literally. I know you're into your barbering, you know. I know you really enjoy it now. But if people call it's like example earlier in the stream, you know. I know, but people might call shit. Like, to be fair, I don't think that people care that much if you're like 24 beating them 18, 19 years. It's amateur, but and you know, fucking. If people turn over late, I think Anthony Fowler and Josh Kelly have turned over too late and waited for the 2016 Olympics. Anthony Fowler's 28, 29, he's like in his prime years now. And he's still in his level 12 fight, you know. He's British level. I've heard any amateur fight, no, but I'm doing my insurance now. I'm gonna have a little fight on YouTube, like another fight on YouTube. I want to turn over, and I didn't go training time because literally like the sit-ups and press killed me that night. Going Monday, mind. Try and go as much as I can next week. I'll probably try and make 3 times next week because it was 4 a week now we do over Aberhaman. You know, I try and at least do 2 definitely gonna go Wednesday, even if I'm tired or not. People don't care if you're 20. Stupid rule now. If you're professional, you drop down. But the WBC's, yeah, the WBC or someone said to Andy Ruiz because he's thinking about representing in the Olympics or something. But I take him off the rankings if I go to the Olympics or something like that. Or they won't sanction his fight or something. Yeah, Pat McCormack needs to turn. I think if you go to World Champs, the World Champs, in my opinion, is like the Olympics. You know, if you win gold in the World Championships or medal of the World Championships, I think you should turn over him. And if he waits to the 2020 Olympics, Pat McCormack, like said Buran, and he's 25, you want him pro till he's 26, because after the Olympics, people take off months. Like Anthony Joshua, I'd get in the ring with experience for us both. I'm hoping to get something like, yeah, but it's fun, you know. People like, listen, at the end of the day, but people just think boxing is about beating people up. It's experience, you know. I'd love to spar you. I'd love to spar you, you know. Just get experience for both for us. You're really good right to experience. And you know, it's not about beating each other up, like I said. You just go back to it over and you'll hear me say after the stream. You know, fucking, you learn off each other. Like me and Ben learn loads of me, and I learn loads of him out of. Like I have a confidence jab in myself to get on the inside of taller fighters now. Body work especially. Like I neglected that so much in the first fight. So yeah, if you could spot as many different people as you can. Biran, there's a shout now. Biran. When I first spot Biran, he battered me. And Biran can say himself, and I'm not afraid to say Biran battered me. And then I was like, excuse me, and I was like, that's the level I got to get to. And I got battered, so I have to work out to get to that level. I mean, if I can hold my own against Biran, I'm thinking, I like, right, that's okay, I can hold my own. Biran, one of your strengths is your selection of shots. You pop a screw job. The screw job really confuses me, by the way. You know. And getting battered by Biran was like, I didn't get battered, like I went like down or anything, but it was what you'd call a shutout victory in the pro game. Fucking, it teaches you keep your. I did keep my hands up. There was gaps in the garden, and I was like, I have to address that, because there's people better than Biran out there. No offense to you, Biran. I think you should have another amateur fight. You've lost, but guess what? But it's not going to get worse for you now. It's not as if you're scared of losing a no loss record. Love Abraham, but guys, I hope the chat delay isn't too much. Guys, could I just say, like, thank you so much for the comments and the supports tonight. It really does make my day, and I do YouTube as a distraction as other things. Like, my girlfriend's, I admit, right? And I hope I've learned to be more open with my emotions. And it sounds fucking stupid. My girlfriend's gone on holiday, you know, to America. I've literally, this is the third day I haven't seen. I'm like so bored, and it's so shit, and it makes you realise like how much you love that person. You should come down hours, yeah, but this is for sparring and that. You got loads of people, Scar. You got Ben, you got Bill, and you got me. You didn't got Callum, but can't say Callum's a fucking tank. Callum should have an amateur fight. Um, Corn Sturgis. Brandon. I forgot about Brandon. He's new, so maybe he'd want to ease himself into it like I did. What, me to war better or Connor to war? Don't forget now, Brandon's in the mid-70s, so it's obvious what I have to do with my mind. I'm not gonna give it away just in case we ever fight out like. But oh, Connor. Sparring's great. Sparring's great for experience. Like if you can get, I would don't say get too many rounds in, but even there's nothing better than sparring. I'm shit on the pads and stuff, but sparring's the actual thing. Would you spar skull taker? Skull Taker. That's a good nickname. Ben Skull Taker Scully. The Skull Crusher Scully. That is class. That is class, bro, and I love her. Oh yeah. Definitely come. I remember spotting Jacob Donley just went there. I was like, fuck me, the size on him. He's about 6'1", and he just jabbed my head off, and I just couldn't get on the inside. So that was the first time I was like, fuck me. And then Ben's told me he's like skinnier, so that was the first fight I had. I would spar anyone my skill level and weight. Yeah. You'd fight people your skill level in amateur as well, and novice, and similar experience, obviously. Like you don't have your first amateur fight. When you fight someone 60, 70 fights, unless I've pretty much lost everyone. Personally, I prefer to spar people who are known as difficult. Yes. Yeah. Bayron's a good example. Bayron's a really good example. Yeah. People fucking give me the underdog against Ben. I'll go back to the comment earlier. I'll go back to the comment earlier of Josh Newton, and he said to me, what's your motivation? My motivation is proving people wrong. And yeah, and it pisses me off because most of the critics are the people who sit in their arse and do nothing. Is it Josh Newland? Oh no. Josh Newton, it says on you. Newton. So, yeah. Is he? But I don't know him, see. Could be wrong, but he don't give a shit. No, Newton be run. Not Newland. I don't know if you ought to crack spars in it. Yeah, it's just people will. It's like every aspect of life. People will say you can't do this, you can't do that, and you use those people. You use those people to prove yourself wrong. You use those people to prove yourself wrong, and what time is it now? I'm gonna start with 12, I think. But like, yeah, use the people who say you can't do this, can't do that. Who's my most inspiring fighter? Daniel Jacobs, middleweight, that lost to Canelo early on in the year. He's fighting the end of the month. Chavez Jr. He 2010 he lost to Dimitri Pirog for the WBO middleweight crown. And went on to develop cancer. I'm not sure where he developed cancer. But yeah, he developed cancer. He came out of remission and stuff. Bone cancer. He had. And he came out of came from cancer, he had remission and stuff, and he started boxing again. It was 2012, 2013 he came back. I'll have a look when he came back from his cancer. No. Yeah, he came back at the end of 2012 he did. Fought a couple of journeymen. When he went and fought Peter Quillen for the WBA title. Well, he had a couple of fights. The Sergio Mora fight. Now that was fun to watch. So he originally went against Jared Fletcher, but I know Peter Quillen for the Netflix documentary. Came back and he won the WBA title, middleweight. And to sum it all up, he had a fight with Golovkin. Many people say the Jacobs beat Golovkin. I never scored it because I couldn't score it because I'd be a bit biased towards Daddy Jacobs. I think he did lose to Canelo. I won't lie to you. No, they won 16-112 or 115-113. Something like that. And came back from cancer and like for every adversity going, and he still achieved his goal. He's a two-time middleweight champion, and nobody can take it away from him, you know. The cancer didn't take it away from him. You know, to come back from cancer and do all that and prove people wrong. And give Canelo a really interesting fight first 6 rounds, yes, he got outboxed, maybe 5 or 6. He's maybe 5-1, 6-0 down. But to still carry on like he is. Like he's a world level fighter. So to come back and from cancer and yeah, pretty much told cancer to shut the fuck up, and it's a terrible disease. Cancer. To come back and achieve what he achieved, I think that's like amazing. I think that was really amazing what he done. So credit to Daniel Jacobs. Much credit, huge credit in fact. Huge credit. And yeah, and I'll keep going back to like fighting against adversity, you know, and fucking people telling you shit. People telling you shit that you can't do. Stop. Daniel Jacobs is good, but P-Rog dismantled. Yeah. Maybe he was develop his cancer then. You don't know. P-Rog's a good fighter. But his career got cut short due to injury, I think. Yeah, he was undefeated at the time, I think. Yeah, he was 20, you know. Yeah, it is inspiring, isn't it? Like, what he done. But he beat Daniel Jacobs, he knocked him out. And went on to didn't get cut short because yeah, and he was gonna fight Golovkin, I think, before he was due to fight him for his WBO crown to unify with his WBA, I think. What title did he hold that time? Because he had the WBA title on top of my head. And he's due to unify with him. Yeah, I'll come down your gym, Niles. I need 21. Get down to KBR. Fair play, but fair enough. So at the time he was WBA champ. Regular champ. By the way, regular was the only... there was no super WBA. There's no... I don't know when the super champ status came in. One of the earliest things of super champ, I think, was when David A... After David A lost to Klitschko, they made the regular champ of Povetkin win it. And that's one of the first instances, but he was due to fight him for the WBA WBO unification, and I got cut short due to... What gym was it? No, what gym? What injury was this, sorry? Bottom. Yeah, drop a like, boys. Why, be around, I'll make you sing it for him. Sorry, Con, when your comments didn't come through, because... I'm gonna make you a mod now, but... Yeah. None of us piss about, really. Mess about. None of us piss about. We have our solid trader session for... Yeah, that's fine, but... I got revised for my business mark, so... I'll be doing that next week and the week after, so while Ben's fight's gonna have to gather reviews for a bit, really. Oh, cheers, Keen. Thank you. I'll snap all the details, etc. Yeah. Thank you, Keen. It's appreciated. If you want to turn on notifications for you can. What was I talking about? Yeah, we take it quite serious, we do, and then at the end of the session, after everyone's gone home, we'll go in the ring and we teach each other shit, like we shadow box each other and we'll spar each other, like bearing around a body bag every day in pads for Ben. And it's pretty good, like we all teach each other shit, we all help each other, you know. It's like, yes, you can have the individual, but if you've got people there who will talk to you and help you. Like, I'll help you. Like, I've got the brains, I just can't. I need to put into. I got the boxing brain, but I need to put it into action. And I will plan to do that against Sam or Ben. I need to use my brain more in a box. But, yeah. Like. We just all like take it serious. Hang on, Ruiz. I'm back. Hang on, Ruiz. Yeah, I'm back. My mic came on back, son. So, what was I on about? I was like... Yeah, it's just like... We all like... We're all like... We all like... Teach each other and help each other, you know, and help each other to improve. So, yeah, pretty much. Don't know what Mike's doing. My mic's just fuzzy now. But yeah, what's it like for fitness though? Yeah, we've got Steve and Craig. Oh, the session overnight, but honestly, we had to do press ups and sit ups, and you'll be all in a big circle and we go around. Everyone says an exercise, so it could be sit ups, press ups, burpees, what's the other one? Fucking, I can't remember. We do loads basically, so it's like quite fun. Like it's tough as well. It's really tough. So yeah, it's good on fitness. I think sometimes they implement the fitness aspect too much. they do too much fitness, but like it's I prefer the actual boxing side of it. But some people, you know, just go down and keep fit, and that's fair enough. That's fair enough. You gotta cater to everyone and the things like. So, yeah. It's quite good on fitness. Very good. My KD is shit. Nice, bro. I love Vagrant for some reason. Do I have another game now? I put technique training in boxing gym. Cause you could just go, yeah, true. Like I could go to the Dev Valley Fitness or fucking the Soul Bell gym in our area, like. You just go away. Use two gyms relatively close by, even though not together. You go to Powerhouse if you prefer your weights. You know. It's whatever. Loving our Camry tag. Let's go Wales. Let's go Wales.
Let's have it.
Where you from, bro?
Cardiff.
Cardiff,
You bud?
Upper Valleys.
Which one?
Aberdeen, but.
Alright. I was up there the other day.
Was it?
My cousin lives up there.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah, Biron.
There's mountain biking up there as well.
Yeah. They got the bike park behind where I live. Over a mountain.
Oh, Geffen, is it?
The bike, you know Bike Park Wales?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there on the weekend as well. Fucking wicked day. I snapped my wrist like a year ago, so I've been going slow, but I'm back at it now.
My name on PS4 keen is Geo604. Biron, I'll train tomorrow during the day, but Andy Josh was on the weekend, so no, on the night. Sorry, so yeah, I won't be training in the evening. I'll train in the night. We're on the same team as you, bro? Oh, wow, you're on the opposite team. Ha. Boys, the Welsh people are gonna test shit in this lobby. Nah, joking, I'm pretty shit at the game. Follow. Boys, just give him a ad. Give him a ad. Give Andrew Bond a ad. He's Welsh. He's Welsh. Yeah, my gamer tag's bruh.
The enemy has the lead.
If you wanna add me, I play COD mostly and bit of Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite in a while. Run! I swear to God. My health. That was a nice bit like that. I'm shit at Fortnite. I can kill a bots. I've had a few wins. I can kill a couple of bots. If our Welsh guy kills me, I'll be like, "Where's your loyalties at, bro?" I would have spar Ben tomorrow, Bear. I just like... he said he was free in the evening. But I'm just free in the afternoon. But I don't have my head guard on me. So if I don't mind spawning without an head guard. To be fair. This map is way too big for hardcore. I found no one yet. Oh wow. Bare knuckle. No chance. I literally MMA and bare knuckle are the two things I would never do. Because the amount of scar tissue I'd probably have from cuts and that. What the fuck? Do you see that? Just walked past me. Just camp here, boys. Do the card thing. People like to camp in this COD. Sorry if I'm less interested in game, I just like to concentrate. You know I'm shit. If you have a PBK in his tags, probably put Josh Kelly. I'm joking. Don't know if he likes boxing or not. So anyone gonna move to the end? Or is this gonna be a boring campy game? 1-0 boys. Yeah, and well, I'm not gonna say enjoy your revision, Bear, but have a nice night, and I'll see you Monday or before then. Enjoy your night, bro. Jump up here. Oh, sugar. Nice. Can't make him mod. I'm not gonna make everyone mod though. I don't want everyone to be mod. Cause people just spam delete on the comments and what I don't like. How many subs am I on now? On 127. I want to make up to 150. That's my aim. 150 is my aim. No worries, bro. Con, put the notifications on, cause for the streams now. Oh, I'm on 129, am I? Am I actually on 129? Goes RBS. Oh guys, honestly, like, thank you so much. Like, the support in the stream's been unbelievable. It really does make my day. But I didn't think this stream would be lit. Mine do it a Friday night, so I thought it might have tad more than usual. But guys, the interaction in comments has been great, honestly, like, it's been good. I'm probably gonna stop the stream in a few minutes. Because I think the stream quality's getting shit. Will you add me TTV at Mr. Kaiser's? Don't let me add you. Yeah. If you don't mind. Oh. If you don't mind, I will add you after the stream, promise. Promise I'll add you after the stream, cause I don't wanna go through my PS menus and everything lags, cause I don't trust PS menus at all. Yeah, let me put you down on my notes. Oh, 7. Give me a message or something. Opinions on the case, are you Logan Paul 2 fight? Well, Con, I thought KSI nicked it. I say nicked it. 57-54. However, the knockdown in the third should have been a knockdown, because he hit them around the back of here, which is acceptable. And Logan Paul's knockdown should have only been a point, I think. It should have only been a point off. Because I agree with him in a 6-round fight. I don't like Logan Paul. I hate him. Like what he done for. He took a piss out of suicide, which is something you never take a piss on. Like I've been tried. Never go away again. Let me put my mic away. Yeah, he was trying to lean his weight on him. Should have been 1 point off for Logan. He won 2 rounds in that fight. I think he won 4 and 5. So if you take if you take all off, he would have been on 56. Taking that point on, he would have been on 55. Add a point for KSI. It would have been, so I would have given it 50. Well, let me think. KSI won 4 rounds. Won 2. So I would have given case. It should have been 57-55. If I think my maths is correct. But if you judge it on what the ref done, and what you should do is 57-54. I had. You were 4 rounds to 2 with a points deduction all that. But I think it should have just been 1 point for the point deduction. And in case a knockdown should have been given, yeah. Logan didn't put much into his punches. KSI technique was poor, but Logan did have the confidence to stand ground and give him one back. Apparently KSI it's very hard though, like his sparring partner said he hit hard. In terms of YouTube boxing, I think yeah, YouTube boxing now should be a thing of the past, in my opinion. He was landing jab up and yeah. He weren't throwing combinations, he was throwing a jab and I was just landing. Yeah, KSI it's hard and he just didn't have the confidence to stand there, and KSI was open to the counter right all night and the uppercut. Fair play to him for landing the first uppercut, however I think KSI was shaken to his boots, but he didn't go down with second knockdown. put him down. Obviously, it holding him in the back head, and then that extra tap. Do you think I need some gig pull? Yeah, I do, but in terms of YouTube boxing, I think I need some gig would. Jake Paul's got decent technique, but would he be able to handle the pressure? Because Anderson Gibbs ruthless. But he can walk into shots himself with Jay swing legs, trading and Jay singles landing. Or winning exchanges, if anything. So, yeah. I don't want to put a mic near my mouth because I'm eating Pringles. I don't want people just hear me like that. Which it probably can, so I'm sorry. It's a Friday night, you know. I should be allowed to fucking eat. I'm not much today, to be fair. Sorry guys. Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to cope with pressure, because when you're inexperienced, if someone's walking forward, you don't know what to deal with, you know. As you've never been in that thing before. So, yeah. So I'm planning what to do for tonight. Shit. Jesus, I thought I was gonna get murdered then. I'm not gonna play any other games. Right. I'm off as I'm up, mate. Check your snap though now. Yeah, will do, bro. I will do it, but no. It's annoying because my girlfriend's abroad, so you gotta know when to text her when to not, because she's adjusting to time zone at that. Andy Ruiz at 283. Right. I'm off now, guys. Thank you so much for support. Like, it's really appreciated. Like, you don't understand. Like, 3 new subs came tonight. This is the most entertaining stream I've watched. I'm sorry, bro. I had to be a bit quiet. I had to be a bit quiet. because thank you for watching. By Keen. I will add you on PS. No. I'm off now. Have a good night, enjoy yourself. I will add you when I finish the stream now. Yeah, thank you guys. To conclude, Andy Ruiz I think is going to beat Joshua Sam in between round 7 and 9. I just think Joshua can't keep up lateral movement. 7 to 9 rounds. If you can prove me wrong, great. I want him to win. British boxing isn't the same without him at his peak. Like after Joshua Klitschko, people were booming with boxing. You had Hey Bellew around that time as well. I'd done 500,000 pay-per-view wise. I will add you now, bro. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. I am so appreciative of everyone coming in tonight. And yeah, take care, guys. I hope you have all having a great night. Keep positive, guys. Why am I saying that? It sounds like I'm trying to give them a pep talk. But I just hope everyone has a great night, guys. Thank you for watching, and take care.